do this, but we've got joining us on Radio Xenu right now, 41 minutes after the hour, is my good, close, personal, longtime friend, Miss Tranny Von Teese. And you want to get more information on her incredible website. She is also available on the good old Twitter at Tranny Von Teese and tranny-von-teese.com. And she's with us today. Israel also in studio.
What's happening?
The Professor, Steve Lovesey, with us as well. And what has been going on, my friend? How are you?
I'm great, you know, living life to the fullest every day. How are you guys?
Pretty good, actually.
That means that your life might not be going as well as you thought.
We Miss Brenda, as she's referring to herself on the old Twitter. I like Tranny Von Teese personally. I like that gimmick, but that's fine. Do you prefer Brenda or Tranny Von Teese moving forward?
Tranny Von Teese, that's who I am.
Tranny Von Teese, look at that. And it's better. We can do marketing, we can do t-shirts, we can do all sorts of things with that.
I have a list of questions for you.
We'll get into that here in just a second.
These are important questions to help with our marketing plan.
When we were doing the old Sunday radio show up there in the great city of Salina, Kansas, the light bulb and pizza capital of the world, we had Tranny Von Teese on our radio program, and that day was probably one of the highest viewed days that we've ever had in the history of this radio program. She is fantastic, and I have been trying like crazy to get her back on, and we finally got her back on today. Recently, we discovered that we had a transsexual that worked at a local burger joint here locally. And everybody and their brother always thought she was hot, and then they found out she had a penis. And I made some joke about the fact that, well, now that I know she's got a penis, I think she's a little bit hotter. I've never been able to live that down.
And you won't.
And everybody has gone after me on this.
Oh,
and
poor Jiggy.
and Israel, let's start with you. Do you have anything for our good buddy Tranny Von Teese here before we move on to the Professor?
Where are you from?
Oh, born and raised, Queens, New York.
All right, now let me give you a pre-warning about me. I'm pretty sexist, I'm pretty racist, and I pretty much hate everybody, okay? But that's what makes me great, because I'm fair across the board, right?
He wants to be a politician.
Yeah, because I'm great at lying.
Great at lying.
Yeah, and one of my favorite politicians I look up to is Anthony Weiner. Like, you know, he's just great. He sends dictures. So anyway, so for the uneducated at home, including myself, what is a transsexual? What is a tranny?
Well, a tranny is more of a slang term. It's like marketing kind of
It's
thing.
like, I need to get my tranny fixed.
You can get your tranny fixed. Yeah,
Okay.
you can get your tranny fixed, or you get your tranny fixed.
Are you post-op or pre-op?
You get your tranny fixed, or you get your tranny fixed. I like that. That's good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you post-op or
Am I
pre-op?
pre-op or post-op?
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind answering that question, but just so a little bit of education for everybody.
Yeah, I need the
don't
education.
want to ask a transgender person about that, but I am an adult entertainer, so I will tell you I do have my dick.
Okay.
So, and I love it. She's my goddess, and we're a good team. So
do you identify like were you born with both parts? I'm ignorant, so forgive me.
that's a hermaphrodite, my dear.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
They're born.
Tranny used
talking
hormones to develop breasts, correct?
What? Sorry.
You used hormones to develop your breasts, correct?
Well, I used hormones for. That's one reason. That's one fabulous side effect of hormones. Yes.
Yes. By the way, I seen you on Skype there. You are a very beautiful woman. I applaud you on that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Practice makes perfect. And
Practice makes perfect.
Was
That's
it
awesome.
hard when you made a decision to do this? Did you catch a lot of slack, grief, were you picked on?
was I picked on when I was younger?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up in Queens, New York, so
A tough place, yeah.
It was, yeah, I mean, it got rough, a couple of times.
At least you didn't grow up in Jersey.
How old were you?
What are you, some kind of Trinity?
How old
Superstorm Sandy. Go ahead.
How old were you when you decided to make this decision to transition?
I waited until my late 20s because I felt there was enough information on it and the technology wasn't there really.
Now, it's improper, but I am going to ask you this. I know it's not proper to ask a lady her age, but how old are you now? I thought you were probably 25 and looking at you on Skype there.
Well, my internet age is 25, but I am 33 years old.
33.
You don't look
She
your age.
aged well for being 33. Jesus.
you have.
I'm 33 and I look like hell.
You also do math.
Well, that too.
Had I ran into you on the street, I probably would have thought my only decision not to ask you out would have been your age, because I'd have thought you're young enough to be my daughter or something,
Oh gosh, how old are you?
In my 40s.
Okay, that's a great age. 40s is the new 30s, so which is why I'm 20-something on the internet, huh?
I seen this quote that said 30 is the new 20 till you kick it with a bunch of 20-year-olds and you realize that you're 30. So, okay, right. Like, if I didn't know, if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have known that. So, you're born a male?
Well, I mean, when I was born a female, but I was forced to identify as male. Technically, I was born a cisgendered male, which Latin means that's, when you're born, that's the gender that you're born as. So I was forced to identify as that, but my gender was female.
You definitely felt female on the inside, correct?
You know what I'm trying to say?
You felt female on the inside.
I follow you.
I felt it from the inside out, honey. I mean, I would look in the mirror and I would cry. I mean, I couldn't look in the mirror until my 20s when I started beauty school, and I was forced to use the mirror. But up until then, I avoided the mirror at all costs.
Did you always feel feminine, want to do the things that the girls do with the painted nails and the bras and the women's clothes? I mean, was that part of it?
Oh yeah, well that was part of the curiosity, and I remember I was a little kid and it was like a Easter family function. We're at a family's friend's house and they had this little Barbie doll, but it was like the Barbie doll with a big head. You could do its hair. And I always wanted that thing, but I was always afraid to ask for it. So I walked over to it and I started playing with it. My father looked at me, the strong male Greek man that he was, and he goes, "You're confused. You don't want to play with that." And I was like, "Oh, of course not," So, that was just one example. So my whole entire life.
The fact, okay, you, in your personal life, do you prefer dating men or women, or does it matter?
You know what? It really doesn't matter. I'm a pansexual. I love everybody.
I'm a trisexual. I usually like to try anything with anybody type of thing. So, does a pansexual and a trisexual, would they
But he's not
blend?
He's not very successful, so most of the time he's asexual.
No. He's fairly successful.
Oh, you guys.
We've got Trini Von Teese with us today here on the big broadcast, coast to coast and border to border.
I want to know, how did you get into porn?
Well, I've always been into computers, and it just ended up, one of my girlfriends told me to look at the webcam stuff, and I did, and I naturally gravitated to it. Do
you do male or female scenes, or both, or just with other transsexuals?
My shows right now are all solo shows. I am considering flying out to LA and possibly doing some porn, and then I would work.
Would you consider doing a show with a male in it?
Yeah, I mean, I consider all the time, but you have to find the right
I got
person.
somebody who wants to volunteer.
Who is that?
Jiggy.
Actually, there's several guys that want to volunteer. Are you interested?
Jiggy. I like that.
No,
Israel.
No.
I love that.
Israel's all wrong on this. I'm not not volunteering Jiggy for none of this. He ain't getting a Christmas present from me. See,
Okay,
I'm
I just
self-centered.
gotta ask. I gotta ask. If you're a man who has sex with a person who has another penis, doesn't that make you gay, whether they
No.
identify as a male or not?
No, because you have to identify as that gender. Because let me tell you, if it made you gay, then I would have so many gay boyfriends, and they'd be fabulous because they're always well groomed and always super.
But
muscular.
how do how do you tell them like, hey, I look pretty hot, but I got a penis? Like, how do you tell them that?
I don't just come out and tell them that. Usually, if I meet a guy, it's kind of like they keep asking me, and I tell them, I'm like, I'm just not like the other girls. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. And then I tell them, are you sure? And you just know. And then I tell them, and they go, I don't care as long as I get to see your face. So I'm like, okay.
I've got a proposition for you.
Oh no!
I shoot a real cable TV show, and actually we're going to be shooting in New York this spring. I will take you out to dinner and just have a friendly little date with you. I won't ask to see you naked or none of that crazy crap like that.
Yes, he
Wanna
will.
do it?
Yes, he will.
He wants to know if your penis is bigger than his.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Oh my God!
See, I'm being the gentleman here on this.
You're being the gentleman.
Actually, one of my
Yeah,
camera
I mean,
guys
absolutely.
lives in Queens, and
You
the
come
other
to
lives in
New
the Bronx.
York.
She said, absolutely. If you come to New York, absolutely.
Yeah, please be my guest. I'm a wonderful hostess. New York is like my playground, so I know everything about it.
I'm going to be there for 10 days, so you're going to have to spend the day with me.
You got it. It sounds fun. Absolutely.
Look at this. Uh-oh, we're getting a call.
Heads up.
You've done it. Sometime I'd like to see a picture of you before you made this transition to seek. You're a very good-looking woman. I applaud you. You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Until you said you were Greek, I would have had hard time discerning whether you were like Hispanic, Brazilian, Italian. I wouldn't have known.
I'm Greek and Armenian.
Iranian, you say?
Armenian. I dated an Armenian girl one time.
Yeah, trouble.
Now, she was pretty cool, but she's like, you're black. I can't tell my family.
Now, I got more questions. I'm going to probe
Kanye
your...
and Kim. Come on, they know all about that.
You say what?
What about Kanye and Kim?
What about it?
I want to probe your mind.
I want to throw up in my mouth. That's what about it.
So,
Let me go on my Kardashian rant really quick here. Like,
good.
I don't have anything against them. I think that they're okay looking women, but like they got famous for doing porns. Like, who gives a shit? Like, when are you guys going to go away?
got
Like,
famous for
I just
doing
want them to go
porns.
away. They're like the bum who's at your window who knocks on it and asks for change, and you give them some and they stand there still. And you're like, are you going to leave anytime soon? That's how I feel when I watch their shows. But if it was on mute, I'd like it. That's it.
They are visual candy. You're right. Yeah, but everything else just blows above them for sure.
Literally blows. I mean, you could catch the film on the internet.
Oh, I think I have it on my desktop.
okay, Professor,
Okay, so
jump in there.
When a guy goes to take you out on a date, do you like flowers?
Oh, I love flowers. Who
White
doesn't
roses
love
or red?
White roses are red.
White roses or red? Gosh, I guess I never thought of that.
You're
Red, of
racist. Why
course.
not black roses?
Oh my God.
I only give the black roses to friends of mine at their funerals because I know where they're headed.
Oh, well, that happens sometimes, too.
Most of my friends are on the highway to hell, not to be confused with the AC/DC song. So, outside of this industry, what are some of your interests?
I'm a geek.
You're a geek?
I'm a geek. I'm a Greek geek. Yeah, I like computer programming and I like design.
And apparently, from looking at your Twitter account, you like wine as well.
I am a wine connoisseur. We were going to mesh very well.
I like wine, too, but just like the cheap shit, like the winos
Like
drink.
the cheap
Like
shit.
Wild Irish Rose or some shit like that. Night Train.
So we
you know?
spend the day.
Night Train.
That's the good shit.
Yes.
It's like liquid crack.
It's like
Oh my gosh, I
crack.
love liquid
So we
crack.
spend a day in New York together. Where do you want to go? Hit the museums or something different?
God.
I don't know if she wants to be seen with you. Does he have to wear the bag or not?
We go to the Museum of Sex.
I would go for that. You want to do it?
Oh my God! I hope someone films this.
He's going
I
to
hope somebody films this.
He's
We
gonna
turn
cum
this
his
to an
pants.
after-school special. Go.
You want to do this?
Go, Israel. Go. What were you saying?
if you go to the sex museum with him, he's not going to leave New York for one.
We might lose the professor to New York. The next time we call Trini Von Teese on Skype, Steve will pop up in the background. Toasty!
Two,
Combat
before
game.
you get through the first exhibit, he's going to fall on the floor in a convulsion of passionate ejaculation in his pants.
No. That won't happen. He's just jealous from my last photo shoot we did that he wasn't the one chained down by the 8 women. But that's okay. That was me, by the way.
I don't
It
know
was a
if
non-porno shoot, too.
I don't know if you know, but I'm a fucking sex god. I was voted number 3 sexiest man in Guatemala on the internet, and I would have been number 1 or 2,
yeah,
but
go
you got to be Guatemalan, and I'm not.
Well,
So I made number 3
The
though.
Guatemala market is really tough to get, that high up in. So I hold you in high regards right now.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And I voted myself sexiest man on the block, and sometimes I go.
Sexiest man on the block.
Yeah, and it's like, 10, 11, 50-year-old women. So sometimes I walk to the mailbox in my boxers just to, give them a kind of show. They send me cookies and
hold
shit
on.
like that.
We're gonna do this. We are going which one is okay? We are gonna do this. I am going to send. I'm gonna let Israel. You chat with Trini Von Teese here for just a second. I'm gonna send Trini Von Teese a picture on the old Skype-a-rooney of the professor being tied down at this cast iron ladies shoot, and we're gonna get her thoughts on this here real quick. But
It's all a ruse.
go, chat.
What happened was he was going in there with an attempt to subdue the women, but they're stronger than him. So he was actually going to kidnap them, and they just end up turning the table on him. That's all. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it. That's a lot. It
That's-
sounds fun.
Oh, it sounds fun.
That sounds fun.
That sounds
Franny, you and I
fun,
have a
nerd.
date this spring for the Museum of Natural Sex, or Museum of Sex, and how about an outdoor cafe dinner?
Yeah, absolutely.
My God, this
An
is
outdoor cafe
happening.
dinner. But wait,
Oh my God.
What is your boyfriend going to think? Girlfriend?
Yeah, what
boyfriend?
is your boyfriend or girlfriend gonna think of all this?
I'll chase him away.
I'll chase him away.
He's in love already.
He's in love, baby. He's in love.
No,
Is this love?
Franny,
Is this
Franny,
love? Is
you need
this
to
love?
explain to
And
these
I'm
guys the difference
feeling.
between lust and love. They don't know.
See.
Do you have lots of guys chasing you?
chasing me?
Yes.
I don't know. I run pretty fast, so
I run pretty fast.
Are you in a relationship now?
I'm in a friendship right now.
She's in
I'm
a
not-
friendship, which means that I don't think she's taken kids.
That means
No,
I have
I'm not-
sex
I'm
when
not
I feel
taken.
like
I
it.
don't think I can be if I'm going to be an adult entertainer. Maybe I'll meet someone someday, but
No, that's not true.
Well,
'cause
you're gonna meet-
who,
you're gonna meet
who was
me
the porn
for
star we
an
had
entire
here
day
who
of-
said she had
of
a
hanging
girlfriend
together, right?
or boyfriend? Jig.
Okay, go. What was that?
Who was the porn star that we interviewed who said she was in a relationship? Melody.
Yes.
What's Melody's last name? What was Melody Monroe?
Yes.
She said that she maintained regular relationship even in the porn industry because you just separated. I guess I don't know because I've never been a porn star because I don't know that they could ever pay me enough. There's not like a structure to pay per pump, and that's what I charge.
God.
I charge by the pump.
I charge by
He
the
thinks he's in
pump.
the union, doesn't he?
You know,
He thinks he's in the union.
and I suffer from this biggest, blackest caucus.
Oh my God.
It's a disease.
Honest.
Yeah, biggest, blackest, cockest. It's a disease.
He's going to corrupt your mind, isn't he?
It's a disease that black men suffer from. I mean, it's some pretty harmful side effects like touching the toilet water when you're pissing, tripping over your appendages, just
Don't
basic
even
stuff.
joke about that because I've seen that on someone before in one of my chats. I mean, it was so big. I mean, it's the biggest I've ever seen. And I mean, it could probably take, some people, it's like they can double fist their dick.
Double
But This
fist.
guy, it was like a quadruple fist. Like,
Wow.
easily.
Yeah, that's how I am. Soft.
Okay, I got another question for you. I asked all the women this. Do you smoke after sex?
I don't smoke tobacco.
Okay.
Well, then you're perfect for Israel.
See, you're my buddy already. I smoke marijuana during
You're his
sex.
you're his pot buddy now.
What I do is I have sex with women doggy style, and I put an ashtray on her back. So while I'm hitting it, I say, "Don't move, cause you burn yourself, girl. Don't move that fast. Don't knock over the ashtray." I'm just saying.
Hey, sweetie, the other day I asked two prostitutes we were interviewing that same question. Do they smoke after sex? One looked at the other one and said, I don't know, I've never checked. I said, well, don't feel bad, I smoke crack. And they said, what? I said, oh yeah, I'd bend you over, take you from behind, and your crack would be smoking, baby. Or we should have had a career in comedy, but we didn't do that.
Brenda, I just want you to know that this is a Christian show.
Yeah, now we find out.
First Church of Satan.
Oh, absolutely.
It ain't nothing but a G thing, baby Baptist. Real gangster shit.
Real gangster shit.
Huh?
That's right.
Are you eating right now?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
that's because I just medicated myself. And I want to say that to the world, these gingerbread M&Ms are great when you're high.
That's right. Well, hey.
Franny, I've got a couple more questions for you.
Okay, and then we got to get her thoughts on this photo. Go.
You analyze. You tell me what the greatest date that you could have from a guy would be. Jiggy he wants to date a transsexual or a T-girl.
That's right. Help me right now on the
And
air.
I
Thank
want
you.
you as an expert to tell him what you desire on a date.
Time to help me.
Basically, he wants to know what you like so he can try to figure out if he's what you like. I'm going to help him out.
No.
I'm going to help him out. Okay?
JR over here, RJ, what's her name?
It's Stefani.
Stefani.
I got a minor in pimping from college, okay?
Stefani. Jiggy likes Stefani.
Only a
and he
minor.
wants to know how to
Yeah,
entice her.
I didn't have time to major, but I got a minor in pimping, so I know how to speak to, females and things of that such. So, Professor, you say something, I'll translate.
Name your ideal date. What would be the ultimate dream date for you?
Am I the
Franny?
type of guy that you like? Go again.
Starting with flowers is fabulous. And then just being a gentleman. I like sweet guys who are honest, who are real, and just good people and good conversation. And if they're smart, that's a huge turn on.
You like them to hold your
Seriously.
hand while you're walking down the street.
That translates to, I really want to see your penis.
No.
God.
I'm just translating. Don't kill the messenger.
I just translated. Don't kill the messenger.
I'm just saying. Go, Professor.
Go, Professor.
I'm fucking him up right now. He's nervous.
You're making the professor blush. And
His
I-
pockets.
I'm not going to blush.
He has a hole in his pockets and his hands
Do you,
moving, and
do
he's
you like
looking
a guy
at.
holding your hand as he leads you into the sex museum?
I don't have
Yes,
one for that.
Lovely.
Don't have one for that.
And skipping. I love skipping and
I'm a boy.
You'd have to skip in front of me so I
Yeah.
can watch your butt bounce, baby.
Oh my God.
Now I'm
It's
flirting
really
with. Now I'm
happening.
flirting with you. What do you think about that? You like that?
I seen her face. She looks
I'm
horrified.
making her blush. I'm making her blush.
There it is.
Now, what
No,
about
that
dating
wasn't a blush. That was terror. Haven't you
That
seen?
was like she was gonna be on the poster for Home Alone. She had the whole.
Now, what about dating a bodybuilder guy?
She looked like she just took a cold shower when you
There
said
she
that.
is.
Tranny, what about dating a bodybuilder? Yay or nay on that?
yay.
You like?
Yeah, of course. Anyone who
we're a
has sex
perfect
standing
fit.
up is a winner in my book.
You said what's that?
What
I
was
said
that?
anyone who can have sex standing up is a winner in my book.
We are
Does mouth
perfect
sex
fit.
count?
Does mouth sex count?
I mean, because I can stand up and have mouth sex.
It's got to be like hold the girl up against the wall and like. Do your thing.
Do you like-
You can do all that in 2 minutes?
Do you like oral giving and receiving?
Depends on the guy, and I'm just a kinky person in general, so I have very few limits, and like it depends on the chemistry with the other person.
That's
All right,
good
I'm
because the
gonna see-
professor
I'm
was.
gonna see how ballsy these guys are. Okay.
I'm not.
He's out of the
Professor
he's out of the-
is a 3-time gold medalist in cutalingus.
He's out of the poker. He's out of the poker game, Jiggy.
He has
You
a
like
six
giving and
pack on his
receiving.
tongue.
He's out of the poker game.
He's out of the
Apparently,
poker game.
apparently, there's a poker game now with Trini Montees on Radio
That's
Zeno.
right. We're having a poker game with Tranny here.
Okay.
Jiggy, do you like giving and receiving?
Yeah, let's go with it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Jump
go.
off the good
I'm
foot and
going,
do the bad
I'm going
thing.
with it too, Tranny. So you got 2 guys left at the poker game with you.
My God. What are we doing here?
Now, Jiggy sent you a picture. Analyze this picture for us.
Yes, we've got this picture up on our up on Skype on Radio Xenu of the professor being tied down by fitness chicks. I've sent it over to Tranny.
They were holding him for the police.
Holding for the police. Analyze this picture for us.
Well, I think his position is perfect. I think he's in he's in a great position right there, and I think
can't
the
see
girls are
it.
gonna have a good time.
I gotta see this.
Okay.
Could I get you
No,
to
I
do
love
some
the picture,
similar,
though. I really
similar
do.
photo
Love
op
it.
with me?
What are you laying on top of?
It was
Himself.
a stool at the middle of the photo shoot. We actually had a model up there, and then when it was over, since I'm the producer, they tossed me down there and said, "You better get this show signed to a cable network."
Yeah.
And is it working?
That's
Yeah.
the photo.
Oh, that's great! Congratulations. That's not easy.
No.
They're all bigger than him too.
They're all bigger than him too.
Yeah, they be talking to him like, "Come here, you little bitch. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you, motherfucker. Where's my contract at?" He's like, I'm gonna get it. I promise. Come here, punk. Yeah, you look real cute when you're scared.
So, Tranny, after the show, can we talk later? I want to talk to you about coming to New York to visit you.
Yeah,
I might have
of
some
course.
ways that you can
well,
throw
Jigi's
some
got
marketing
my
out
contact
there.
info on Twitter, so you can start there. And
She's
Say
on
on
she's
Twitter.
on Twitter, and I've tagged Cast Iron Ladies in the Twitter, so you'll be able to.
So you work in New York. Do you know anybody in the music industry in New York? I need some connections.
Yeah, do you know anybody in the music industry in New York there?
Yeah, the Gambinos.
for who? For Mike?
No.
For
Israel.
For Israel.
Hook him up with the Gambinos.
I don't know no Gambinos.
I don't know
I
no
don't know
fucking.
the Gambinos. I'm not that cool.
What
I'm not
about the
a mafia
Genovese?
royalty. But yeah, I mean, I know some people that I can send a message out to, and I would love to help out any way that I can. You never know.
Black Jesus will be very appreciative
Can
of
we
you.
hook him up with some of the Genovese family? They're into the entertainment business.
The Genovese.
I don't think they
Yeah.
like moolies.
We actually have one of the Genovese family members on our show.
Do you?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That
That's
translate
great
to,
right there.
I'm
That's-
trying to
that's
find
royalty.
reasons to
That's
talk to you because I'm a
Italian
chronic
royalty.
masturbator. I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but one time the professor was out of work for about 2 weeks because he had a really bad dildo accident. Now I don't want to go into
negative.
details about that.
My God.
Let's just say it involved a pair of antennas that go on top of your TV, some KY jelly, 2 rubber bands, a Dr. Seuss book, and a pickle jar. And that's all I'll tell you. If I tell you anymore, we'll get booted off of the stations. We probably already are. But for anybody out there listening, this is a Christian broadcast again. I'd like to stress the importance of that. And yeah.
And the love of for Jesus.
See, we just want to do Jesus twerk. We want to do the twerk of God. You know what I mean?
The torque of God.
This has been a great day for me. What about you, Tranny?
It's been fantastic. So
It's been fantastic.
I met a new friend today.
And he has a Woody now.
Museum I've never seen before.
And he's hitting on you, just so you
Damn
know.
straight he's hitting on
He's hitting on you, just so you know.
I just wanted to put that out there, just in case you didn't pick up on that.
Well, Jiggy and I were talking about who was going to hit on you first, and
That's
I crowded
nice.
him out.
That's nice.
I told him he could take the neighbor girl over here because I'm not really that attracted to her.
One time when the professor was in school, they said, the teacher said, hey, we're going to have a fair, and we want everybody to do something. And one kid volunteers. He's like, I'll be in the booth where, you throw the ball and they dunk into the tank. And it's like, yeah, so what are you going to do, Professor? He says, I'm giving mustache rides.
Oh my God. Well, this has definitely been fun. I would love to have you back more often, Tranny, since we've kind of made the connection again. And
Hey, visit my website.
go with the website.
Yeah, everybody listen, go visit my new website. It's Eyes in Isaac, Z as in Zebra, 316.com. Be sure to tune in next Sunday for my online album release. I have a free album coming out called Who's Afraid of the Dark? And by dark, I mean Negroes. And it's going to be a pretty good album.
By dark, I mean Negro.
I'm gonna check that out for sure.
Please
right,
do. Sign up for my fan mail list, too.
I'm gonna plug my website really quick because
Go.
I'm actually working on it and it's evolving. We can expect in the first quarter of next year to have an actual functional subscription website with lots of videos and pictures and everything to make you squeal and squirm and come and all that good stuff.
Do I get a star in one of your videos with you?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you have to behave first, sweetheart.
I have to be, what's that?
Had
You
to
have
behave.
Oh, I'll behave totally.
What?
So here's the website.
Okay.
So it's TRANNY hyphen VON hyphen T's TEASE.com. Tranny
Breathe,
volunteer.
Professor. Breathe.
Breathe, Professor, breathe.
So what'd you think about this day and these three horny guys that called you on
Jesus.
Skype?
You're speaking for Israel. I don't think you're...
Story of my life.
He's
darling.
still in the closet.
My life.
Jesus Christ.
I'm nowhere near the closet.
I'm nowhere near
Only time I was
the
trapped in the closet is when I was listening to R. Kelly. I like that series. It was good.
On a serious note, now you don't have many problems with people harassing you or anything, do you now?
No. Oh, no. It's all gone away. Yeah, no, it's all gone away.
I have a tranny friend that this happened to in Atlanta. She actually is semi-famous. She got arrested for peeing in the men's restroom.
Her,
And
yes, I
Then
know
the
her.
asshole jailers really were very mean to her. And I
Oh.
politely called up Atlanta and told them, let me introduce you to some lawyers that I know. I will sue your ass off the face of the effing planet. What
And
they
give
did
you a
is
hand job,
actually a
too.
hate crime. Let me show you what the federal law says about this. Their whole attitude changed over that day's time. Because at first they thought it was a joke till they got the call.
Good for her.
Yeah.
You have
Well,
to
I
be
felt- I
strong.
mean-
you can't sit there and be afraid. You have to stand up for your
They
rights.
made her take her
Let her
clothes
you up.
off and run around naked and then laughed at her.
That sounds like one of my parties.
That happened to a friend of mine who was
Well,
a
those
trans
bastards
man.
hid behind a badge.
One time, these girls at this party made me have sex with them, and
They made you. Did
Yeah.
they tie you down?
yes, they did.
Did they tie you down?
They held him down and took the strap onto him. Oh, no. That was a different guy.
That was you. And Steve says he wants to start a line, an eco-friendly line of dildos called Greenwood, and they're supposed to be better for the environment. And
He couldn't make it. He couldn't make it. He broke up on impact.
no, real shit. This is what I'm gonna say.
Go.
As much as I talk shit, I have my own views, and this is my own view. Everybody's different, you know what I mean, and it's truly the character of a person that you should judge them by, not what their outer appearance is or whatever, because you just never know. Growing up, I grew up in a pretty small-minded neighborhood, you know what I mean, far as sexuality goes, far as homosexuality goes, transsexual goes. Then I went to college, and my best friend, she's a lesbian, and she actually lives in Oregon now. But like seeing some of the hurtful things that people said and people did, I'm not all the way cured of it, but you know, what I mean, I'm working, and I smoke marijuana to deal with it. But but seriously, man, we live in a different world, man, and I hate to hear that you were ever bullied or anything like that, because my friend Jessie, she's the sweetest person ever, and if I hadn't taken the time to really get to know her and know who she is, then I would have missed out on a beautiful person. And talking to you, I could tell by your spirit that you're also a beautiful person. And whoever you are, whatever you are, and this is for everybody, including me, be that. Enjoy it, you know what I mean? And make it the best that it is. Everybody can't be as sexy as I am. I shouldn't be discriminated against because you can't be as sexy as me. It's not my fault, you know what I mean? I was born this way.
Dear, I was going to say one thing with you. You definitely, after talking to you for a little while, I'm sure you're as beautiful on the inside as you are on the out.
And he wants to know what you feel like on the inside.
I've been a gentleman to you the whole day.
He wants to know if you've ever had your belly button tickled.
No, I don't want to know that.
From the inside.
Oh, that's great.
I'm horrible.
I'm horrible.
I'm like I said, I'm sure that you're as beautiful on the inside as out. And I don't want to see anybody ever ruin your day or pick on you like that. So definitely be safe.
Aw, I am. You know, I'm a tough girl too. So.
I'd like to ask you some personal questions off the air, because
Here we go.
no, seriously, because on air is different than, you know, I mean, I'm just talking shit now, but we're friends now, so it's all good.
Oh, definitely.
We're all friends now.
Yeah.
You said you're a tough girl when you have to be. You haven't had to claw nobody's eyes out with them black nails, have you?
I've been counting on it though, because the thumbs are pretty strong, so you could just go squeezing eyeballs out.
I won't tell you what the professor uses his thumbs for.
Oh my God.
I think you have them nails for a whole different reason, though.
Yeah, to scratch
scratching guys'
creeps
backs.
like you.
Tickling some balls.
What's that?
Nothing like tickling some balls. That's what the nails are good for.
Oh my.
Ball tickling is acceptable under the Geneva Convention.
Okay, we're gonna
It
ask
is,
here.
yes.
We're gonna see if these guys will man up. Do you like your balls tickled?
Usually with the tongue, but nails work too. Yes, I like to get my.
I've never had it done.
You've never had a woman.
I'll give you.
Well, that too.
Dear, I'll give you a big hell yeah on that one too.
Jesus.
And he also fingers himself to sleep. But
No.
Oh my
the professor
God.
sleeps in the splits. That's how he goes to sleep at night.
Do you like the
In the-
tongue?
What?
Do you prefer the tongue or
Do
the
you,
hand?
do you prefer the tongue or the hand?
When jiggling balls.
Yeah, there is no such thing as a preference with me, darling. It's all acceptable.
Oh my
You need to try
God.
with everything.
So, dear, you're not really transsexual. You're really trisexual, like I am.
Yes. Or
Damn.
Jesus.
Damn.
Well-
I think we'd probably be a perfect couple if we lived closer together.
Oh my God.
Yes. I'm going to leave him
You
alone
wouldn't be
because I don't
singing
want to
that
hate
song,
on
He
him.
doesn't bring me flowers. You'd be singing, he brings me lots of flowers and many other things.
Oh Jesus
She'd
Christ.
be singing a song.
See, I got educated at the Dungeon University. The Dungeon University is like 6 blocks from the studio here. A woman named Wicked Wanda really runs the dungeon.
She'd be singing a song. There goes that man
And
in the bushes
Wicked
again.
Wicked Wanda has the portal
Where is
above
my
the
mace
dungeon.
at?
And,
I'm getting followed home again by that guy on the
Jiggy-
internet radio show.
Jiggy and I
And I'm kind of scared
we had a
because he looks like George Zimmerman in the dark.
we had a
Kind
girl
of out of
staying
my
over here at the
peripheral
studio that
vision.
wouldn't leave. I went to Wicked Wanda's dungeon and got this big black leather paddle. I was telling her I was going to do this. She didn't believe it. I went and got the paddle, brought it back.
Jennifer.
This girl was gone in 30 seconds. It was like a TV show. Poof! And Jiggy said, damn, it worked. I said, yeah, I got to go take the paddle back. I just borrowed it.
Yeah, that sounds like your whole sex life gone in 30 seconds.
No, my sex life is like this, blowing without the wind.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Hey, dear,
I'm sorry if I've shaved a little bit of your innocence off. I'm sure I have that effect on people.
Dear, when we go to visit
effect
that
on
sex museum, we'll Skype these guys and they can do the radio show live while we're at the sex museum. What do you think?
Christ.
I think that's genius.
That's
We totally need to give a
genius.
review on the sex museum.
Well, yes, we'll go. We'll go and do this, and they can put this live on the radio show that day.
You guys got to smoke marijuana while you do it, though.
We'll do that before.
It's the only way.
We'll do
it's
that
what Jesus
before.
wants. So
And,
you want to follow the
wants.
Lord, right?
What restaurant do you want to eat at that evening so we can do a restaurant
Fannie
review,
Mae's.
too?
It depends. It depends on the day and my mood. But I usually do Japanese. I like sashimi.
Do you do black?
Oh yeah, dude. Of course. Who doesn't?
Of course.
Steve,
Oh, I do it all.
the professor. I just like to say that
I'll hold your hand.
I just spent 5 nights in bed with a black girl.
and he only paid $19.99 in 3 easy installments. You've been great.
You have been fantastic, and
Hey,
I
hey.
definitely want to have you back, my friend. This has definitely been fun.
You know he wants
Tranny?
to have your back.
Tranny,
Well, that too.
we will lust after you later, okay?
That sounds great. You guys
Okay.
can
And I'll start making arrangements for the sex museum.
Oh my God.
Review.
And he'll start making arrangements to wipe out his jeans right now.
Oh no, they're perfectly clean.
Baby
Oh,
batter.
that's no fun.
Huh?
Oh, that's no fun.
My jeans are in the other room. I'm wearing sweatpants.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
pull down easier.
But now they're stuck to his legs with about 3 generations of children.
Oh my God. Well,
He's
Trini
coming to a
Monteith-
senses.
Hey, I'm a liking that breast shaking. You can do that again for me, please.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, can you shake them a little bit better for us? Could you unbutton one more button for us, too, please?
Oh my God.
Just one more button?
No, that's what you guys gotta pay for.
My nigga! My Armenian nigga. She got her paper. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that was marketing at its best.
Where do I send
She
the
hooked
check?
you in and just, look, where's your credit card at?
Where do I send the check?
Where do I send the check?
Before you know it, we're shopping at Henry Bendel's.
You dig? Hey, Saks. Saks, Fifth and Saks. What is it called?
I like Saks.
I'll
Saks
take
is
you to
cool.
Saks when we're up there. For
Yeah,
real.
they got a good private changing room.
I'll take you to Saks when we're up there, for sure.
Oh, Jesus.
In the black community,
We will visit
there's this
the
thing called
lingerie
tricking.
department of there.
I don't know if you are familiar with the
Fredericks.
term tricking, but Professor has a trick gene, and I think you'll pick up on it. Just give me some stuff, too. That's all I'm saying. I'll send them up there nice and prime to be your sugar daddy, and just, send me some shit back.
Israel wants an
Send
African
me some
American
shit
You
back.
tranny
gotta
girl. He
send me your
doesn't
hat
want a white one.
size, though.
All right, cool. Leave me a message on the
Hat, you got it, darling.
on the website.
Well, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you
Can we
here.
get a kiss
here.
before we go?
There you go.
Wow.
Here. I will. I'll hit you up on Twitter, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate
Peace.
it.
Later, dear.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
She's great.